Hey Flosstube. Hi, this is Kate, the Queen of Starts, and it is Thursday, January 14th, and 2 weeks are gone. Okay, so I hope everybody's having a good stitchy week so far. I'm actually on time. That's exciting. We'll see if we do that next week. I'm a little tired today, but I'm better than I was yesterday, so I'm glad. Otherwise, this video would be late. But, not going to be very long, just since my video was late last week. You've seen everything up through Sunday, and so I just have a few things to show. A little bit of haul, a little bit. Little bit of WIP progress, not a lot. Haven't done a lot of stitching this week. So, that's about it. Everybody else good? Alright. So, I'm actually going to start with the haul, which I don't normally do, but just because it's little. So I got a couple of things. There we go. I got some pendants from True North Needle Minders. I'm going to fix the camera because it's bothering me. It's cutting off my head. That's better. It was bugging me. Anyway, I bought some pendants from Erica at True North Needle Minders. And they are so cute. Look at that, little blingy, kawaii floss bobbins. My husband took the loops off, and so I just have to grind them down and turn them into minders. So we have blue and white, and purple, bling bling, and pink. And she said she was going to get some new colors soon. Anyway, super cool there. I'm behind on making my minders. I have a pile of pendants. But anyway, I got my first piece of fabric from Die Stitch Love's Fabric of the Month. I'm just getting a little piece right now. Just trying it out. And it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. Look, look, look. Ooh, it's Silent Night. Ooh. Yeah, for those who haven't seen it, 18 million times already. But this is 28 count Jobelin. And it's, I think it's considered a fat eighth. So, 11 by 13, I think the size is. But it's just it's a good size. It's a good size for a small project. So, I love it. Very happy with that. And the other thing I got, I will show in a minute. I got one more new thing, but I'll show that when I show my starts. So, let's get into those. Alright, so Monday. It's a good thing I write things down, because I would never remember. Monday. Not like I have them in order or anything. That would take too much work, apparently. I started Pretty Little Hong Kong. That pretty, look at those colors. I started Pretty Little Hong Kong by Satsuma Street. And I started it on 14 count white Aida. Pretty sure it's 14 count. And I've just took my needle minder off for a reason. I am working on that building right there. This little building above the dragon. So I got a little bit of pink. That might be upside down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. Not sure if that's upside down or not. Anyway, and I'm using my cute Capricorn needle minder from Minding My Minders. I'm actually going to take that off for another reason, which I'll get to later. Now, on Tuesday was fun. I did something fun on Tuesday. I joined Christine, hi Christine, at the Cool Crazy Table. And I actually started 2 on Tuesday. There's a reason behind that, though. I hadn't planned on starting 2. You know, I made the joke about it, but hadn't planned on it quite so early. But there's a reason. The first start I did was Los Angeles from Tiny Modernist, and I don't have a finished picture to show you, but here it is. It's on 14 count white Ada, and I've just started one of the middle buildings, and I have my blingy Mickey Mouse needle minder from Cassie's Needle Minders. So that's the first start. Then in the evening I had the thought, I've been working on cataloging all my starts and putting them in alphabetical order. I'd like to try Katie's, the Stash Queen's, rotation, where she does them in alphabetical order a little bit, well, not a little bit, but she works on each one, you know, one a day. So I'm not done cataloging mine, but if I waited until I was done, I'd never actually start. So I said, well, let me just go with what I have. And so far on my list of alphabetical whips is the 12 Days of Christmas Day 1, which was my start back on January 5th, or so I thought. So I pull out the chart, and I'm looking at it, I'm getting ready to work on it, and I suddenly realized that in the picture there are 2 birds, not 1. And the picture on the other side of the paper has 1 bird. So when they print, I don't, maybe just something that's lined up in my printer. When they printed, the left was day 2 and the right was day 1. So in my mind, it was 1, 2. So I actually started day 2 back on the 5th, and my OCD couldn't handle that. So rather than work on a rotation piece, I did another start. Yay! So this is officially 12 Days of Christmas from Satsuma Street, day 1, on 14 count Ada. And so I worked a little bit on the bird's wings. And I have my Fragile needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. So there's officially day 1. Not sure why it's getting so dark so quick. Remember, this was what I thought was day 1. This is actually day 2. So now I have 1 and 2 started. Alright, so that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, yesterday was a rough day. I got 1 start in yesterday, and that was all I did. I did my start yesterday. I was in bed all day. But that's okay. I started Victorian Dollhouse from Joan Elliott. I just love that. It's kind of big. You know, I'm trying to lean towards the smaller things, but it's been calling me. It's been calling me since I got it, and I just love it. So I'm stitching that on 28 count even weave in antique white. And it's not a big piece. It's a 20 by 24 piece, and you know normally I stitch in hand. I couldn't handle it yesterday. I just couldn't handle holding the fabric. So I put it on my frame, my lap frame my hubby made for me. And I wanted to show you because I got a grime guard. I got my very first grime guard, and I had it custom made to fit my frame. So it's a 15 by 15 size, and I got it from Stitchy Time Creations. Minions! So that was my other haul piece. But there we go. We have a start of Victorian Dollhouse on 28 count, antique white even weave. Kind of hard to show that. And I have my vintage clock needle minder from Minding My Minders. Victorian vintage clock, you know. Anyway, that was yesterday's start. Then today, I had a list. I had a list going, and I long since gave up on the list. Now I just stick my hand in the box and pull something out, and unless something's been calling to me. So today, I didn't have anything in mind, and then I read the very sad news that the actor Alan Rickman passed away, and he was a fabulous Severus Snape in the Harry Potter movies, and he was wonderful in Galaxy Quest, and he was in so many good movies. and on the stage. He was a very talented man. So in his honor, I started a Harry Potter chart. I would have started my really big Harry Potter. Don't have the fabric yet. But I started Solemnly Swear from Fiddlesticks on Etsy. This actually comes in several different colors. I just bought this one, but there are 4 different colors you can choose from. I bought the Gryffindor colors. So, but I started this on 14 count Aida in sand. But I have my Slytherin needle minder from Stitchy Time Creations. So there's that. That's actually the M. I did make a change already on this. The pattern called for 606 DMC for that particular set of words, and I didn't like it. It's too orangey for me, so I switched that out to DMC 304, a darker red. I love how the light's playing with me today. All right, so that's a little better shot of the needle minder. And then, because I'm crazy, we all know that, Heaven and Earth Designs, their group on Facebook, is doing a challenge. Michelle does the greatest challenges. And I love the website. Just saying. I do. I love the new website. Anybody who's been in that mess this morning knows the headaches. But you know what? It's a great new website, and they worked really hard. We appreciate that. Anyway, she started a challenge, a stitching challenge. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. But I had the picture 5 seconds ago. Well, of course, I buried it. I know what I'm doing. I really do. See, anybody can do these videos. If you think you have to be perfect, don't worry about it. If I can do it, anybody can. Anyway. Start over, take 2. Anyway, so Michelle set up this challenge where you have 2 months, actually, to stitch 1,000 stitches on a Haid. Easy enough. Could be a whip, could be a new start. The only requirements was it had to be full crosses, which helped me determine which one to work on. And it had to be blocks of 10 by 10 in a diagonal. So you'd stitch 10 by 10, and then you had to go diagonal. Either any diagonal direction, as long as the corners touch. And you can make a checkerboard, you could do whatever. But I was going to work on my mini owl family anyway, because I'm working on that anyway. And that's what I signed up with. But I decided that, you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't do a new start. So I pulled out my smallest Haid that I own, and also one that I intend to stitch in full crosses. Because a lot of my bigger Haids, I've discovered the half stitching, the 2/1 half stitch. So a lot of my bigger ones are stitched that way, which you can't do for the challenge. So I only have 2 Haids that are stitched with full crosses, Mini Owl Family and Sonura. But, so actually I'm going to start this one. This is a Tiny Treasures, and it's called Beauty Within by Jim Warren. Isn't that lovely? It's just, I don't know, I just loved it. I had to have it. I don't remember when I bought it. But, so I'm just going to stitch that on, I'm going to start that today, so today it'll be a twofer as well. And I'm just stitching that on regular 14 count white Aida because it's full coverage. And I will be using, because it's Tiny Treasures, got to use a tiny minder. This is my little teddy bear minder that Christine sent me. Can you tell I play with toys all day? Anyway, that's what I'll be starting later today. So what is that? 14 days, and I think I have 16 starts. Why not? So, little bit of progress on my whips. Little bit. bag. Let go. Fine. Need the picture anyway. This is Santa's house for the Santa's Village Stitch Along. And that's my New Year, New Start piece. It's by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I'm stitching this on 14 count Aida in smoke tone. And for those who've asked, I buy a lot of my bigger pieces of colored Aida come from an eBay seller. And her actual name is Karen, but her seller name is Miss Piggy G. MISSPIGGYG. All one word. So when you go to eBay, you can go to advanced search and look it up by seller. She doesn't always have things listed, but when she doesn't, you can contact her and ask, you know, what kind of fabric she has, if she has a specific color, a specific size, and she will list it if she has it for you. So I buy a lot of my bigger pieces that are colored from her because I can get white Aida, antique white, oatmeal from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all that. But like the smoke tone, I buy that from her, and I buy a lot of my blues from her. So she's great. She's great. So this is 14 count Aida in smoke tone. And I finished all of the individual little snowflakes here and little snow swirls. And this little line right here is the top of the house. I'm so excited. I'll be stitching the house soon. And I have my Merry Christmas needle minder from Minding My Minders on that. And like I said, I'm in no rush to finish the series. I will work on it a little bit every day, no rush. I'm not trying to get the whole series done this year. I think I can, without pushing it, without stressing about it, I can get 2 or 3 of them done this year. So, oh, one change, someone had asked, Michelle, hi Michelle, had asked about the white. I'm using 5200 DMC. It calls for regular white, but 5200 is my favorite white to use. It's just, I don't know, it's brighter. It does have a B. Okay, so DMC B5200 is what I'm using on Santa's house, and that will be, I have all of them kitted up for the entire series. All right, so I worked on that, and I worked on A is for Erin from Brooks Books. This is a freebie, and Metal Scrappin' Chick had asked, hi Kimmy. Oh, she's Kimmy Kell Crafts, so her name is Kim. Yes. Anyway, hi. She had asked if it is a free chart, are you allowed to show it in your video? Is it not copyright? And I honestly don't know. So just to be on the safe side, I won't show the chart. But it is a free chart from Brooks Books. You can go to her website, brooksbookspublishing.com, I think. And she has lots of really adorable freebies, but she has an entire Stitcher's Alphabet, which is what I'm going to be doing 1 a month for the Brooks Books Stitch Along. So this is A is for Erin on 14 count smoke tone Aida. And I got a lot done. I got all the green done. I stitched the A, and I've started working on the ecru. The ecru and the white is the only thing I have left to stitch, and then I will start the beads. I'm so excited! Beads! See, I own several pieces. I've started several pieces that require beads, but I haven't gotten to the beads yet. So this will be my first beaded project. Very excited. Krynic too. My first time using Krynic. I'm excited. So anyway, this is my super cute M&M needle minder from Gina's Unique Boutique. And they look so real. I tell you, several colors. And they're great for small whips. So that's that. I'm working on that today, actually. Maybe it's 3 o'clock. I have not worked on this much at all yet. I started this on Sunday, and I didn't work on it yesterday. I think I worked on it Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I work on this 15 minutes a day. This is the Clouds Factory annual stitch along. Postcards from around the world. And I don't have the chart, but I can show you that. That's the block. But I haven't gotten to the block yet. I'm still on the border, but I think one more 15-minute session and I will be done with the border because I'm really close. And this is on 22 count Aida in Ectoplasm from Fabrics by LJ. I love it. I love this color. I got to get more. Anyway, so there is the frame for the January block, and I'm stitching that with Mo's Sale cotton in apricot jar. And normally I would have a needle minder on here, but I took it off for a reason, and I'll get to that. So that is one of my stitch along pieces. Worked a little on that. My other stitch along piece is the Clouds Factory Magical Creatures Calendar. And I haven't worked on this in a couple of days. Just health stuff. Anyway, there's the whole thing. There's the January block I'm working on. Okay. I work on this 15 minutes a day. Like I said, I didn't work on anything yesterday. So this is just Mondays and Tuesdays progress. I didn't work on it all last weekend. So, but that's okay. 15 minutes a day. I get stitches in. You know, I'm going to try my best to get the whole block done by the end of January. I've added more blue leaves. Aren't we excited? So, another, I think today, if I work on it today, I should be able to finish the blue leaves, I think. So, this is on 14 count Aida in, it doesn't have a name, but it's gorgeous. It's purple. I love it. It's from Mo's Sale. So, and there it is. There's my January. And I know this blue is a shade darker than it calls for. I think it calls for 3807. And I'm using 3809. Yes. DMC. 3809 is what I'm using. I've almost used a whole skein. But I don't think I used it on this. I have more though. Anyway. And then for the blue leaves, I am using Oasis from Mo's Sale. Oasis. Pretty. And of course I have my Queen of Hearts needle minder, bling bling, from Gina's Unique Boutique. So, and then tomorrow, remember I said I don't normally know what I'm starting each day, but tomorrow I know for a fact I am starting the Pumpkin Passport is tomorrow. That's exciting. That's my other 15-minute a day project. So I'll show you that. I can show you the front cover because we don't have the pattern yet. There we go. Let's go on an adventure from Frosted Pumpkin. I'm excited. So I can show you that I'm stitching this on 28 count even weave in tea dyed. Nice pretty light brown. Pretty. Anyway, I'm excited. So that'll be tomorrow. And, oh, I think that's it except for one thing. I'm excited to say that you'll see me a lot on Minding My Minders now. Jeannie, I love her. She's so awesome. I had offered my assistance in the past because her business is growing. And, you know, she's a one-woman band. And she has a full-time job. So I had offered my assistance. I'm home, you know. So yesterday she actually made me an admin on the group. And I'm helping on the computer side right now. So just little stuff. I'm helping with files and member join requests and some stuff we have in the works. So So that's why a lot of my projects right now don't have minders. I'm working on getting a group shot of all my minders from her. That was fun. She asked me if I could do a picture of all the minders I have from her to use. And I said, I don't know that I have enough to make the picture full. And she says, oh, well, that's okay. It was just an idea. Really? I don't have enough minders to make a full picture? Yeah, right. So yes, I'm gathering up all of my minders from all corners of my whips and putting them together to make a picture. So that's why some of mine don't have a minder right now. So anyway, that's all I got. That's it. Half-hour video. Next week's will be longer because I'll have more starts than I have in this one. Hopefully some more whip progress, maybe a finish. You never know. You just never know what we're going to have. I don't think I have anything coming right now. I'm trying to be good. Trying not to spend a lot right now. I really am. Didn't start off the year so well, but I'm trying to be good. Just my fabrics of the month, my floss of the month, whatever that is, and necessaries. That's all I got. So, have a great day. It's Thursday. Yes. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. I know a lot of people are getting a cold front. We are. They're calling for a little bit of snow on Monday. And it's supposed to be kind of cold this weekend. So stay warm. Get lots of stitching done. No frogs. Remember, no frogs. Squish them. All right. Thanks. Have a great day. Have a great weekend.